Welcome back to our circumnavigation of the English and Welsh coast by motorcycle. If you've been following us, you'll know we're stuck on the island of Anglesey. We were hoping to complete it in one episode, but this is part 3. I blame Jared for going on about druids in the last part. We'll promise to get off the island before the end if you promise to stay with us and see if we can pronounce Europe's longest place name, have a lovely late afternoon ride around Carnarvon, and take a look at the lavish hotel we found to stay the night.
So if you look at a map of Anglesey, you've got like the main part of Anglesey, and then Holyhead is on this like extra peninsula bit to the side, and that's the bit we're on now, having to go round.
It's called Holy Island as well. It's like a little sub-island of Anglesey. And we're making our way to Carnarvon. The route that we've got, I can tell you, is going to take us 2 hours 20 minutes. Look at that.
Yeah, that is a nice beach. Very nice beach. Look at the colour of that water. Turquoise. Lovely little series of small bays. Yeah, small bays. Is this the end? Oh no.
Oh, it is, yeah.
Oh.
Shall we?
What, go for a dip?
Yeah.
I feel like we should, but I'm not sure I can be bothered.
Well, I'm exactly the same.
I feel like sleepy and...
Maybe that's the reason we should, to wake us up a bit.
And it's a bit cooler too.
This would be the one.
No.
Okay?
The wind's a bit chilly.
Yep. That's fine, darling. I was waiting just to see what you would say.
Yeah.
I was happy to go there.
Maltreat. It's going over the river. All that sand. Oh, lots of ducks and white ponies. Horses on the Camargue, that reminds me of.
But when the great gusts rise and lash their anger on these coasts, when the scared gulls career with mournful cries and whirl across the waste like driven ghosts, when hail and fire converge, the only souls to which they strike no pain are the white-crested fillies of the surge and the white horses of the windy plain.
How lovely is that? A lovely road.
Yeah. Hardly a car in sight.
No. Absolutely gorgeous. We've got everything going on. We've got the beaches, we've got the woods, we've got this wilderness feel, and we've got the mountains in the distance.
Anglesey is easily accessible, but there's something about its position and separation from the mainland that makes it feel romantically remote. Its entire population is 20% less than where we live in Weston-super-Mare. If it wasn't for Holyhead's importance as a gateway to Ireland, it would be 20% less again. Most of the population resides around the coast, but Anglesey's historic capital is inland and has a grand total of 5,500 residents. This might explain why we rode quite long stretches without seeing another vehicle. Anglesey is a stronghold of the Welsh language, particularly inland. In Llangefni, 68% of pupils speak Welsh as their first language, and 87% of them take their exams in Welsh.
There's loads more about Anglesey that we haven't mentioned and a lot to do and see, but best of all has to be the motor racing circuit. Like many, if not most circuits in the UK, it was originally an RAF base before being decommissioned in 1992. The Wirral 100 Motor Racing Club first saw the opportunity for a track, but it has benefited from a series of developments since then, especially in 2006, and there are more plans afoot to establish the circuit as an international motor racing venue. Overlooking the sea, is possibly the most scenic racetrack in the UK and is highly regarded by riders and drivers. It hosts a variety of events, track days, GPs and championships. It's even been compared to Melbourne's Phillip Island MotoGP circuit. The TV motoring programme, Fifth Gear, regularly used the Anglesey circuit for the shootout segment of the show. We can't leave Anglesey without mentioning the town just this side of the Britannia Bridge. Go on, Esther, tell them what it's called.
Well, it's called Llanfair Porth Gwyn Gif Go Ger Wynthrob Porth Llantysilio Go Go Go. Beat that, Jared.
I'll give it a go. Llanfair Porth Gwyn Gif Go Ger Wynthrob Llantysilio Go Go Go.
Let us know in the comments which of us pronounced it more accurately.
Originally, the town had a shorter, easier to pronounce name that I will put up on the screen. In the 1880s, in a joking attempt to attract tourists, a tailor, others say a cobbler, added the rest of the syllables, bringing the total length up to 58 letters, including 4 L's in a row. What does it mean? It translates to St Mary's Church in the Hollow of White Hazel near a rapid whirlpool and the Church of St Cilio near the Red Cave. It's the longest place name in Europe, but the longest place name in the world goes to a town in New Zealand. Rather than me totally mislead you, I'll let 2 professionals pronounce both.
Just up the road from Llanfair Porth Gwyn Gif Go Ger Wynthrob Llantysilio Go Go Go, the temperature got to 21 Celsius.
Right, fine and sunny weather in te taumata whakatangihanga ko wauwau o tamatea turi pūka ka piki maunga horonuku pō kai whenua ki tana tahu. Meanwhile,
it's been a long but an amazing day, and it's not over yet. We're heading to Carnarvon, but first we need to get back across the Menai Strait. This time we'll use Robert Stevenson's crossing, the Britannia Bridge.
We spoke about the interesting engineering and history of both Menai crossings in episode 55, in particular how this bridge burnt down in 1971 and was rebuilt in a different way to accommodate traffic as well as trains on 2 levels. Consequently, where the road deck goes through the towers doesn't seem quite right. It's like when a high-roofed building like a church is converted to a house and the floor is put in halfway up the window.
That's interesting. It doesn't say no entry, it just says dead end.
Walled town.
The day is drawing to a close, and what better way to end it than ride around Carnarvon. We will cover this little big town that is dominated by one of Wales's best castles in the next episode, but for now enjoy our late afternoon ride around and see where we end up for the night.
A bit of a shot though, we'll go left here, just a bit of explore now.
Yeah, this is the square, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it is.
We made it into the square.
We did, in the end. What a lovely place.
Yeah.
I like a hotel that's not corporate, but something different from home, and this place ticks those boxes. At £85, it was surprisingly good value. The owner and staff were delightful and experienced hosts. She was telling us about how they had taken the tough decision to sell after many years, making Myford House into an intimate wedding venue and hotel with just a few boutique rooms. When I looked earlier this week, they weren't taking bookings, so perhaps there's been some developments.
Follow me. Don't peep in the lounges yet. Look at this. I feel like I'm walking into a National Trust stately home property. Isn't it amazing?
It was originally an Edwardian villa built in 1904 by the Brymer family. Trevor Brymer was the High Sheriff of Carnarvon. Former Prime Minister David Lloyd George was a regular at Myford.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're heading home tomorrow, but we'll return to Carnarvon in a couple of weeks. Don't worry, you don't have to wait that long. Join us next week when we resume the coast adventure. We are sure you will agree it has been an awesome trip so far, but it gets even better and even more exciting. By that we actually mean more adventurous. Stay with us to find out why.